And welcome back to StSLib. Let's play some Ironclad again. Let's see. Okay, probably we'll be taking this lose all gold and remove 2 cards as starting bonus here. Because the rest of these bonuses don't seem very good. I suppose we could choose a card to obtain as well. Could even do a boss swap, I suppose, but I generally dislike that option because I just hate getting some of the more annoying boss relics, like Ectoplasm or Busted Crown, which really prohibit you from doing things. Let's see, so this would be kind of ambitious, or extremely ambitious even, but it would be, if we could do this path, we could be very strong. We could, however, do this easier path here. So that would be, or the tougher path would be Burning Elite into Campfire into Elite, into Campfire into Elite, into Campfire into a regular hallway combat into Elite. That is, I haven't seen that great of a path in a long time actually. And this purple path is nearly as good as, and much safer, so we will be definitely trying one of these. So we need to head to this node here. And if we lose all gold, we shouldn't go to the store. So we could just choose a card instead if we want that option. Because if we don't have any potions to handle all of this, then that would be tough, and the store could have a potion for us, and for that we need gold. So we might do the choose a card, actually. In the long term, this would be stronger to remove 2 strikes from our deck. Let's see, if we start here, we get 3 combats and 3, well not 3, 2 event rooms, and then we can decide. Let's try this lose all gold, remove 2 cards. That's kind of a high risk, high reward. Well, not really high risk, let's say small risk, high reward situation. Let's remove 2 strikes here. See what happens. So we are not going to the store unless we get some large amount of gold from this event room here. We do need to get card rewards to be able to handle all of this. If we are really weak, I guess we could go here instead. So that buys us a little bit of more time before we have to fight an elite. Now let's do this red path, though I suspect maybe this path would be better to get 4 hallway fights for more card rewards, more possibilities for potions. Let's see what happens. Take 3 or strike one of these louses. Let's strike this one so we can kill it next turn. I'm going to heal 6 hit points after the combat anyway. Seems I made the right call here, so we can kill this louse. Take 2 more damage. And for our card reward from this fight, we basically need to take any damage offered, because we already removed 2 strikes. Okay, that's extremely good. Get an anger. Can't consider flex or dual wield here, not this early, not with 2 strikes out of her deck. So anger, welcome. Okay, and we get the living wall event, so we can remove, transform or upgrade. And basically could do any of those, though I'm leaning towards upgrading or transforming. So we could upgrade bash or anger here. Let's upgrade the anger, I think. See if that works out for us. Transforming, we could get something very nice, like an Immolate perhaps, or an Offering, or something, some rare card, but we could also get some absolute nonsense garbage that we would not want in our deck, so that is why I did not choose that option here. Though I don't think it's a bad option generally. Okay, we are at full health. We get a Blessing of the Forge potion, which will upgrade cards. And here we are offered Metallicize, Warcry or Twin Strike. So we could take Metallicize or Twin Strike here. I think we should probably take Twin Strike since we need more damage to be able to handle these upcoming elites. Especially if we want to try this Burning Elite here. So even though Metallicize is pretty good early on, I think we'll go for the Twin Strike since we are down 2 strikes. Though the Anchor does create copies of itself, so maybe that's an argument for Metallicize. Definitely worth thinking about. But yeah, let's take the Twin Strike. I want to be semi-safe, at least. And next up, the Jawworm. Let's bash here. Take 2. Can we kill? Yes, we can. We are still at full health. We get a Colorless Potion, which means we are probably strong enough to take on the Burning Elite. Especially with an Inflame, so gain 2 strength. Very useful, especially early on. Will boost Twin Strike, especially since it hits twice. And let's see what this event room is. It is a merchant, so that is a wasted floor. Unless we get an Intimidate. Oh well. Don't think we want an Intimidate. It's basically a liability when it's unupgraded, and we have the Gremlin Knob Elite to possibly deal with, who gains strength every time we play a skill. So we will skip that Intimidate. And am I feeling suicidal enough? I think I am. With the Inflame, with the Anchor Plus, I think we should, and these 2 potions, I think we should take on this Burning Elite. And also we have full health. So, extremely ambitious path here. I'm just gonna use the Colorless Potion already. And we get the Bomb. That solves this fight for us. So, the Bomb at the end of 3 turns deal 40 damage to all enemies. And we have 3 enemies here, so perfect. We are probably going to save this Blessing of the Forge. So now we just want to block if we can. We kind of can. Let's do damage to, I suppose, this one. Or this one. So this one is going to perish to the bomb. But which one do we want to kill next is the question. I suppose let's go for this one since it's lower health. So take 10 here, but it's fine. Now the bomb is going to go off. Boom. We are going to take 10 more damage here, but we are still relatively healthy, and we also have the option of resting if we so choose. Probably don't need to. Goodbye, sentries. Get the bag of marbles at the start of each combat. Apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Very nice early game relic, and actually does have utility late game as well in removing artifact charges from enemies. We also get the Emerald Key already. And we get a Carnage or Spot Weakness, both of which are very decent, or very good actually, here. I think we'll take the Spot Weakness for even more strength. We want to be strong. Pairs very well with what we are doing already. Scales Anger, scales Twin Strike. And let's upgrade either the Inflame, the Spot Weakness, or the Bash here. Which one though? Let's do Inflame first. I don't know if that's correct, but let's do it. And it is the Gremlin Bob first, and we get Inflame Bash on turn 1, so this is going extremely well. Take that. And I suppose we'll also spot weakness, even though that will also give Gremlin Nob here more strength as well. And are we killing next turn? Probably. If we draw something along with the strike. Or is it going to kill by itself? It might actually kill by itself, so let's defend here. I'm not gonna do the math, but whatever. We are fine. Let's see if it... Yeah, it had exactly 18 damage. Right. Okay, we get the Unceasing Top, which probably won't help us for a long time, if ever. Whenever we have no cards in hand during our turn, draw a card. The problem with that is that we have the Ascender's Bane and also that we don't have the energy to play single thing. So that is our first setback, if you could call it that. And we are offered Headbutt, Thunderclap or Iron Wave. I think we'll go for the Headbutt. We can get Spot Weakness back into our hand next turn, or maybe Anger, maybe Bash. Whatever we desire. Let's get the Headbutt. And go for more elites. And this chest has an ornamental fan, which works quite well with Angers. Every time we play 3 attacks in a single turn, we gain 4 block. Let's just take that. Get to upgrade again. And I suppose now we upgrade the spot weakness for even more strength. And next elite, go. Is the Lagavulin. Here we cannot wake, or we cannot use the bash without waking the Lagavulin up, so I think we'll just end turn here. Normally you could use a bash here since it deals 8 damage and the Lagavulin has 8 block or metallicize at the start. So you could basically use bash and then wake it up next turn with that vulnerable on it, but here we cannot do it because of the bag of marbles. Okay, slightly awkward. Guess we'll wake it up next turn. Yeah, let's do that. We could also, if we really wanted to, we could use spot weakness and headbutt that spot weakness back on top. But let's not do that. Might use this Blessing of the Forge potion in this fight. But let's see what happens. It's a pretty good Blessing of the Forge here, so we could upgrade the bash, deal or apply 3 vulnerable on it instead of 2. And block for more. Let's do that. We'd have also twin striked there. Okay, I made a mistake there. Should have played headbutt first, because now if we play it we get spot weakness back, and next turn Lagavulin is not attacking. So we should either block or strike instead of headbutting. Or bash. We might need to rest in this next campfire. Because we are now not doing so hot. But we are killing it next turn, like so. Okay, we get the red skull, which means we definitely won't be resting now. While your HP is at or below 50%, you have 3 additional strength. Pretty good relic. We are offered a bludgeon. I don't think we'll take that actually, because while it does deal good damage, we are already scaling with strength, which is kind of more helpful with these low cost attacks. And since this costs 3 energy, we can very rarely afford to play it. So this is either a skip or an Iron Wave. So Iron Wave does play pretty well with Ornamental Fan and Strength. What is our current upgrade? Probably Twin Strike or Bash. We could take the Iron Wave. I don't like Rampage in this position. Take the Iron Wave and upgrade that, so it will deal 7 damage and we would gain 7 block as well. Let's take that. Not sure if this is the correct call or not, but I have made it. And I think we'll go for combats instead of an event here, though event could be good. It could give us another elite fight, basically. It could also demand health from us, which would be a wasted floor, because we can't afford to lose much health. So what do we do? What do we do? Might also be too ambitious to go for 2 elites back to back with 32 health. If we got lucky enough to get an additional elite fight. Let's take the combat. And thanks to Red Skull and the bag of marbles, this slaver is instantly dead. We get an attack potion. Will help us. And I think I skip all of this garbage. I guess I could consider Combust for next act, because we currently lack AoE altogether. I don't really like that card. It might be a mistake on my part, but just skip all that. And it is the sentries again. Okay, let's anger and headbutt the anger. And let's... we could actually take damage here to activate Red Skull if we wanted to, but let's not. I don't think we need to. Oh, never mind, it's going to activate anyway with that 1 damage taken. Okay, full blocking, nice. Very powerful start so far. Gambling chip, more good relics. So at the start of each combat, discard any number of cards, then draw that many cards. Very powerful relic. And I suppose out of these options we'll take an uppercut and upgrade that, so apply weak and vulnerable, very valuable. Especially since we don't currently have anything that does that apart from the bash. Let's take that. And I suspect Hexaghost, the act boss, will perish very easily here. Especially since we get to start with the uppercut. It is going to deal a lot of damage to us here, but it is what it is. After this, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. And we also activate Red Skull for additional damage. Then strength already. To block or not to block is the question here. Guess we can afford to block here. Doesn't really matter much. Keep that vulnerable up. And this fight is over. Okay, get a colorless potion. I suspect, or I think we'll discard the speed potion and take that colorless potion. And the good rewards continue to arrive. So Impervious, very good block card. Feed, extremely powerful scaling option as long as you can get to play it. Demon Form, also quite powerful, but we won't be taking that because it's too costly and we are already generating a lot of strength anyway. So I think this is a feed. If we manage to feed up to like 100 plus HP, this run should be very secure. Impervious also good option here, but I think it's the feed that we take. And okay, what do we do here? We might want to rest at some point, so Coffee Dripper usually a very nice option, because if you need to rest at rest sites, you're kind of, I don't know, how should I put this? You're kind of wasting, or you could get stronger by not resting, but of course sometimes it is necessary to rest in order to not just simply die. So if we had more healing, Coffee Dripper would be a good option. It might still be the best option here, maybe. We need to consider that. There's also the Cursed Key for more energy, but that means every single chest will now contain a curse as well, which is not nice. It's probably the safest option here, even with that handicap. And then there's the Black Star Elites, drop an additional relic when defeated. Are we strong enough to take the Black Star here? Probably not. I mean, even with how easy this Act 1 went, we might need a little more oomph to be able to take something like the Black Star and not just die to the elites. So I think we want 4 energy here, but the question is which one of these energy relics we take. So Coffee Dripper definitely kind of more powerful, if you could call it that, but also a liability in that we cannot rest anymore. Our relics don't offer any healing apart from the starting relic. But otherwise we are pretty strong, so I think we'll probably take that Coffee Dripper. We just need to be kind of careful. And if we die, we can look back on this moment and decide that yes, we should have taken the Cursed Key instead. But let's take the Coffee Dripper here. I like to live dangerously sometimes. Maybe I shouldn't, but it is what it is. So now at rest sites we can only upgrade cards. Let's see, we have a decent amount of gold, so we could head to this store here. We could do this path without a store. Get 2 campfires and 2 elites. We can opt out for this path if we so desire. Bit safer in the end, maybe. So only 1 elite there. How about this path? Elite into campfire. No, let's do campfire into elite. I think this violet path or purple path is probably our best option. The only problem with it, as far as I can see, is that we don't have a store unless one of these event rooms contains one. So to play it safe, we should probably head to the store here. What does that mean for us? We could get 1 campfire, 1 elite, and then either 1 elite or 1 campfire. So that's pretty bad. I think we want to kill as many elites as possible. Let's go for the purple path and see how badly I've been mistaken, that is. Also, we need to get some block cards into our deck. The Iron Wave Plus isn't really a block card, even though it does block. So what do we do here? What do we want to draw into? Something better than this. But if we don't keep a block card in a defend, we are taking quite a bit of damage. So if I could guarantee we get the Iron Wave Plus if we discard things, and maybe the Twin Strike, then I could discard every single defend here. Same time, we can't really afford to be blocking too much in this fight, so I don't know. This is actually tough. We are going to block for 4 for 3 attacks anyway. So I don't know if this is correct, but let's discard all of this garbage. We can use the attack potion for some attack that could possibly trigger a block for us, if we so need to. Also the colorless potion is an option. Okay, we get feed here. We are not going to play it since we just can't use it effectively. So we need to play every single one of these attacks to drop one of these birds. We can't play Inflame in that case. Though this uppercut does apply weak, which will neutralize this damage completely when it's 1x6. So we might play Inflame, uppercut, Twin Strike instead and take 6 here. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know if that's correct, but let's do that. Suppose target this one. And then this one. Because this one is going to buff itself with strength, we want to kill it as fast as possible. So take 6 damage here, which we cannot heal because of the Coffee Dripper. So we might want to use potions next turn. Let's see what happens. Right. We can drop this bird, good. But can we play spot weakness as well? Is it going to die? 5, 5, 4, 5, 5, 4. That's 14. Plus 2 for every attack. So yes, it's going to die if I counted correctly. So if I spot weakness for more strength here, it's going to be enough damage to down this bird. Hopefully my math is correct here. Okay, it is. Good. Good, good. And we want to draw into the feed so we gain max health. Let's see if we are able to do that at some point soon. Thanks to the anger, we can also drop this bird. Yes. Suppose we headbutt that anger. And this one we really want to feed on. Can we pull that off? Not without taking damage. So that is the problem with feed, or one of the problems with feed. So let's see, this deals 7. So if we want to feed, we are taking 8 damage here. And can we do that with the Coffee Dripper in our Relic bar? It's a bit iffy. Also, we're not guaranteed to get the feed next turn. Probably should skip it. Yeah, let's skip it. That's a shame, but whatever. Okay, Fire Potion. Probably better than one of these. Skip the attack potion. And out of these options, a Pommel Strike is pretty good. When upgraded, it draws 2 cards. Let's take that and try to upgrade it at some point. Next up, the Chosen. Once again, a fight where we might not be able to feed. But let's see. Ouch. But we can block here for 4. And also apply weak. And we can also block for more, actually. Okay. So as long as we draw the feed next turn, we are fine. Come on, feed. Yes. Good. Max health +3. Regen potion. Now that's a good potion. Especially since we have the coffee dripper. That will help us quite a bit. I would like a true grit, but that really wants an upgrade. So I think I skip this one. Because I have good upgrades in feed and pummel strike. So that might be a mistake, because there are a lot of good exhaust synergies that we could possibly get into play at some point. Don't want another headbutt, don't want an unupgraded flex, so it's either true grit or skip here. And I'm leaning towards the skip because we can't afford to upgrade it at the moment. So another one of these decisions that I'm not sure about, but... And also, since we have the feed, maybe we should take a combat instead of this question mark room here. There are some good events in Act 2, but there are also events that we absolutely do not want. Like the Bites event, for example. Let's take a combat. Okay, might be taking damage here. Or most likely will be taking damage here, but we do have the regen potion to help us. So a lot of damage already. I'm already regretting my decision of not going to the event room. Can't really afford to play the regen potion in this fight either. Because we just won't have enough time to make use of it. We are getting feed next turn. So at least we get to feed. Okay, we are not now at 81 max health. Armament seeing red. Don't want a thunderclap. Though thunderclap is AoE and we currently lack AoE. So for seeing red we would want more card draw to make proper use of, or some sort of exhaust synergies. Armaments is takeable here, though it's kind of not that great without an upgrade. So what do we do? So the one thing that could speak for seeing red possibly is that we do have the unceasing top. It's still going to be extremely difficult to actually make use of though. Most of the time it's going to be not that helpful. If we do manage to find, let's say a Dark Embrace for example, which will draw a card each time a card is exhausted, then the Seeing Rod becomes very good. But we currently have not found one. And there is no guarantee that we ever will. So I could see an argument for any of these, but I can also see skip being the right decision here. Guess we could take the armaments and possibly upgrade the feed, maybe the pummel strike during combats. Currently lack block cards, though armaments isn't really a great block card. Okay, let's take the armaments, not sure if that's correct. Okay, Chosen plus Bird. Let's use this regen potion, I guess. So we could upgrade the pummel strike, but that is 1 energy down for us. So I guess we won't do that. Let's kill the cultist first, I guess. hopefully get to feed on it. I would like to get more vulnerable on the Chosen, so let's apply vulnerable on the Chosen. Really not sure if this is the right play or not, but... And I keep saying that because I am unsure of myself, I guess. Which, when we look at our win rate, I should be unsure of myself, to some extent. But we did manage to feed, and we do manage to keep the Chosen weak. Ideally, we'd want to wait 3 turns to gain the max from this regeneration potion, but we might have to kill the Chosen before that. Let's block here, I guess, instead of doing the inflame. Now, is that the right choice, though? We are weak. Let's inflame, uppercut, block. Yes, the spot weakness would have been better. That's more strength. I keep making mistakes. Okay, so if I block here, I'm taking 2 and I'm healing 2. But we can maybe heal for 1 next turn, if it doesn't attack us. Or if we can somehow block for enough, which we can't. Oh, whatever. Okay, we need to kill it now. So we're at 62 health out of 84. There's the Dark Embrace. And it's also upgraded for whatever reason. So, give me back that Seeing Red, or whatever it's called. Let's see, we could actually do this Elite, maybe. But that might be too ambitious. So... that might be too ambitious. Currently this Dark Embrace isn't doing much for us, by the way, because only feed and the Ascender's Bane is going to exhaust by itself. Can we handle this? It's kind of ambitious. We might just die. We might just die. Nah, let's go for this. I don't know. Heal. So I don't usually ever take a heal here, but this is a situation where we could consider it, since we have the Coffee Dripper. Heal for 17. So we'll be at nearly full health. This card reward could also be very nice for us. There are definitely cards that we would like to have. Both of these options are good. We're fighting the champ at the end of the act. That should be fine with our strength scaling. Let's look at the cards, I guess. Okay, Battle Trance is good. That's card draw. Drop Kit could be okay. Impervious. Okay, so Battle Trance or Impervious here. I think it's Impervious. That's a rare card anyway. But both are extremely good. So I think I made the right call in looking at this. Welcome aboard, Impervious. And if we want to be a bit greedy, we upgrade Feed here for more max health gain. It also makes it easier to actually get the killing blow with the feed if we upgrade that, so let's upgrade it. And this event room is a fight. That's actually pretty good for us, probably, since that grants us the possibility of feeding. Can't look at that. Okay. Guess we get Impervious back. Okay, we get to feed plus here. 9, 15, 27, right? Can't use Impervious if we do that, but I guess it's fine. We will be slapped by this Spheric Guardian next turn quite badly, though. Can't be helped, I suppose. 15 plus 12 is 27. That's enough. Spot weakness, huh? Do we want to spot weakness here? This goes to 16, right? Then we do want to spot weakness. Okay. Don't want to inflame though. We want to block somehow. So either we deal damage and block for 4, or we block for 5. So let's deal damage. We might even end up using this fire potion, because this is going to get nasty. It could definitely be worse. Unceasing Top kind of doing something for the first time. You can see here, stats, cards drawn 1. Per combat 0.026. But of course we cannot play it, because we don't have the energy. 17, 18, all of that should be enough. Okay. Pretty good fight. Over to Berserk. Now that is a card that is definitely kind of a liability. However, it would enable us to use the Unceasing Top sometimes. However, number 2, it definitely wants an upgrade, because gaining too vulnerable on ourselves is going to kill us. With the Coffee Tripper especially. There's also Metallicize to consider here. It's a bit late perhaps for Metallicize, but it's okay in this position, I think. If only we had some way of dealing with this vulnerable that we are getting. So we could upgrade that here, maybe. If we get that far. So we probably want a combat here instead of an event, thanks to the feed. So I am taking either Berserk or Metallicize here. But which one am I taking? I think I should probably take the card that isn't as risky. Okay, let's get the Metallicize, though this could definitely pay off in the long term, this Berserk. I'll take the Metallicize. Let's see. We want to gain strength here. Also want to kill these minions. Good enough, I guess. No strength, but... Can't kill both of them unless I use the fire potion. So I got the Anger Plus back for whatever reason. I should have gotten the Iron Wave Plus or some... Well, Iron Wave Plus, yeah. I should have gotten the Iron Wave Plus back instead. Because we might get attacked by the Gremlin Leader next turn. Guess we wait on the fire potion, I don't know. Oh! God damn it. The first time I would have actually made a good play with Unceasing Top and I forgot I even had it. That might have actually saved us a lot of health, because if this Gremlin Wizard were dead now, the Gremlin leader might not attack us. So, huge mistake actually. You shouldn't play that fast. You only have one block card as well. So, ouch. Unless we draw into Impervious, which is 1 out of 9. Oh, Uppercut does help though, so that applies weak. Oh man. Guess we take 20, well, not 20. 17 to the face. We do activate Red Skull. That's good at least. We also can't do much this turn. That is bad. Okay. I guess we need to use the feed on one of these minions, even though it's not going to help. Or rather, it's not going to apply the max health gain. And once again we draw Impervious on the wrong turn. So this fight is kind of a catastrophe, though thankfully the Gremlin leader is not attacking here. We might be dead if he were. I don't know. So this is kind of an RNG fight, but yeah, I made a huge mistake with how I played that first turn. And we might pay the ultimate price for it. Though so far so good. The Gremlin leader is still not attacking us. $17 twice. Okay, so we get out of this fight at least. So I don't know. Played badly. But we are alive. We are at exactly half health. And we get a tungsten rod. Whenever we would lose HP, lose 1 less. Very helpful with the Coffee Tripper especially. Here we could take a heavy blade, because we have a lot of strength. However, I kind of don't like it, especially unupgraded. I don't think I like it in this spot. I would take another pommel if it were upgraded as well. I think I just skip this. So heavy blade can definitely accelerate our killing efficiency thanks to our strength gain, but we are also kind of killing fast anyway, because all of these attacks also scale with strength. They just don't scale as much. And I don't want to upgrade the heavy blade because we have better upgrades, don't we? Pommel strike is good, even metallicize is good, armaments is okay. I think I skip. And let's go for another fight. We want as many possibilities of feeding as possible. Okay, thread a needle in the chest. We will pick that up, that will definitely help us. Gain 4 plated armor. And it's the snake plant again. How rude. But we are stronger this time. So let's see if this goes better than last time. Slightly better. Let's get the pommel back for more draw. Take 4 damage. Well, 3. And we should hopefully be able to feed here. At least if we draw the uppercut, we will be able to, right? I think. There's 7 strength. Yeah, I think we're able to. But we can't armaments the pommel strike because we won't have enough energy to play pommel strike armaments, feed and uppercut. 15, 19, 16. Okay, there's the uppercut. Good. Okay, 92 max health. We are offered some upgraded cards. Hemokinesis Plus is actually pretty good here because we now have the tungsten rod. I'll probably still take an evolve though. That enables us to take a lot of, well, not a lot, but a few good cards that create statuses. And it also makes the end game kind of easier. Let's take an evolve here. And for our upgrade, it might be the evolve actually. Pommel strike is good for more draw. Metallicize for slightly more survivability. Armaments is pretty decent. If we get the runic pyramid, this armaments upgrade becomes very much better. So we might do armaments here. Let's do armaments. Can upgrade the other cards in our hand. Though probably not here. We keep the twin strike, we have a good odds of dropping this bird immediately. We want to do that though. I guess we do. I don't know. I don't know if that's correct. No, actually, I don't know. We don't need to drop it straight away. Let's try to gain strength instead. Right. And evolve basically solves this fight because now we will draw an additional card from all the dazes that we would otherwise get thanks to this Chosen's debuff. Let's get the evolve in play. And take 0 here, I suppose. Attack Chosen, I don't know. I don't know if my decisions are correct, but I do keep making them. Also, we have Dark Embrace that further solves this fight. So thanks to the tungsten rod, we can just defend once here and gain 9 block and still take 0. At least I'm pretty sure it works that way. Let's get back maybe impervious, maybe uppercut. Maybe uppercut. We are getting attacked for a lot next turn. So it's either uppercut or impervious. Get the impervious. Sure, I don't know. Let's see if I'm correct. Yeah. So we don't lose any plated armor there. And we get to feed here. Yummy. Let's also get this metallicize in play for safety. Okay, we're doing quite well now. If we also manage to get rid of all these strikes, then we are definitely off to a good... Well, it's not a good start anymore. It's a good mid-game. We are feeling quite sturdy actually, because now we have 96 max health as well. Right. So this is a nice armaments, but do we want to do that? We might not. Let's see. Oh no, is this math time? I hate math time. We're probably dealing enough damage, right? Especially with the bash. I think we are. Yeah, no math time. Okay, Essence of Steel might actually be better than Speed Potion thanks to the Thread and Needle and the Metallicize. Yeah, let's get the Essence of Steel. True Grit is back. It's much better now, even if it's still unupgraded, because now we have a Dark Impress Plus. Let's get that. Probably upgrade it as well. And tough fight, but we get a good draw. Probably just keep this hand. So Uppercut plus Impervious. Let's keep it. Full block. And now we can True Grit if we want to. We don't need to though. Just keep the vulnerable on this guy. Since thanks to the Tungsten Rod, we are full blocking. Okay, this turn is much worse. We can't keep getting away with it though, so it was bound to happen sooner or later that we would encounter a bad turn. Might use the Essence of Steel here. Maybe. Though it's going to be more helpful in this elite fight. So that would save 4 health here. I don't know. Seems not great. And yeah, we're killing the shelled parasite first because if we kill the fungi beast, we get vulnerable, and that would enable the shelled parasite to deal a lot more damage to us. Okay. Should be fine. And yummy fungi beast. Yum yum. 100 max health. Skip this. Could take an upgraded version of any of this, but don't want unupgraded versions. And the elite is the Book of Stabbing. Get rid of that garbage. Let's gain a lot of strength. And I suppose we'll use the Essence of Steel here. Nice full block there. Guess we skip the bash. And let's see, 8, 15. So we can armaments here. Goes to 20. Not that it's going to help us probably, but whatever. Uppercut, I suppose. We probably skip the Dark Embrace here. But the Evolve though. Currently don't have any wounds. But we will get wounds. So this is 13. Okay, I suppose for safety let's evolve. Are we killing it next turn? We might be killing it next turn. Hopefully you didn't hear that, I just burped. I am sorry if you did hear that. Metallicize. I don't think we need to Dark Embrace or Evolve. Let's do a Metallicize for slightly more health. 1. Well, no, not 1. You know what I mean. You know what I meant. And this is a kill. Very nice. Bottled Tornado. And these are upgraded cards. All of which are takeable. And we will bottle, I guess, this Dark Embrace. Dark Embrace is one of the best powers Ironclad has access to. Will enable us to draw a lot of things, a lot of cards in many fights, even if we ourselves aren't going to be exhausting much. So yeah, we could also bottle the Evolve or maybe the Inflame. But I think we'll do... Then again, let's see. If we bottle the Evolve, that enables us to take the Mark of Pain boss relic, which will add 2 wounds into our draw pile in exchange for 1 energy. So that is actually worth considering. We might get the Mark of Pain here after the champ has been defeated. So it's either Evolve or Dark Embrace, both of which are very good draw engines. Honestly, I don't know which one is better. Which one is better? For the champ fight specifically, Dark Embrace is slightly better, though it's basically whatever. Because we don't get added statuses in that fight. For the hard fight, which we might not get to, there is an argument to be made that Evolve would be better. I guess the Dark Embrace is still slightly better, I don't know. We might get more exhaust synergy cards later on. Probably will. So with that in mind, let's do the Dark Embrace. And this is... This second wind is an exhaust synergy card. So I kind of like Heavy Blade Plus and Entrench Plus as well here. Entrench Plus not as good as it might be. Or rather, it hasn't reached its full potential because we don't have Calipers or a Barricade. But we do have an Impervious, so that might be very powerful later on, maybe. Heavy Blade Plus, like I talked about earlier about the unupgraded Heavy Blade, it's a very good strength scaling card. But I think the second wind is the pick here because, well, partly because of the Dark Embrace, the bottled Dark Embrace Plus. So let's take the second wind Plus. And let's upgrade, I suppose, the True Grit. So we can now target whatever we desire when we exhaust. Let's get some powers in play. And this should be fairly easy. Though I have been known to be wrong in the past. But thanks to our immense strength scaling, we should be fine-ish. Second wind here. Okay, let's get True Grit. No spot weakness. It's not guaranteed that the champ attacks next turn, is it? I should really learn these boss patterns in order to be a better player. Let's do the spot weakness. I don't know. And let's keep the feed in case we get to feed. Okay, it is attacking. Good. Let's hold on to the Impervious as well. Oh, didn't need it anyway. We were full blocking. Powers are in play, and now this should be a simple endeavor. Spot some more weakness. Okay, it's getting close to the halfway point. Guess we just deal damage. Take that. Okay. He might not get to feed here. We don't draw it. Can we block? We can block. We might also just draw the feed with the Dark Embrace once we use Impervious. 24, 23, that's 47. And the strike. So let's use Impervious first and then re-evaluate. We can kill it without it. Or without, or rather with these 3 attacks in our hand. So that's 45 plus 23, 68, right? Yeah, that's enough. Let's see what we draw here. An anger. Okay, so now we need to decide, do we want to feed? Take 30 damage or so. Nearly 30 damage to feed. Well, let's see what the pommel strike draws. A strike. Do we feed or rather attempt to feed? I guess it's probably worth it. I don't know. I have no idea if this is worth it. It might be unnecessary as well. Well, basically it is unnecessary to some extent, because we are already over 100 hit points. Let's try it. Take 29 damage there to feed. But we do get to feed. Yummy! Okay, 2 extremely good options here, Corruption and Offering. I think we probably want the Offering here. It is slightly better thanks to Tungsten Rod. We do have a lot of hit points to play with, although it does kind of make it a bit tough to take the Offering here, because we have the Coffee Tripper. Corruption is also acceptable-ish, but it's not the best corruption I've ever seen. Don't want an Immolate at this point, I don't think, though we do have an Evolve. So it is an option, but let's take the Offering. And not thrilled about this, but it's probably going to be the Runic Cube out of these options. So if we take the Fusion Hammer, we can no longer do anything at rest sites. There is the theoretical possibility we find the Jiria or perhaps the Shovel or something which would enable us to do something at rest sites, but that is only a theoretical possibility. We might still be fine if we take the Fusion Hammer, even though it's kind of stupid. Busted Crown is just the worst thing ever to exist. So gain energy but get 2 less cards in card rewards. That is not good. Though with this deck we might be already pretty well off. We could possibly get away with taking the Busted Crown. But let's just take the Runic Cube. Whenever we lose HP, draw 1 additional card. That will help with the offering. We would now like to find... Let's see, what is it called? Blood for Blood? No, it's not Blood for Blood. Where can I see it? Damn it. Well, anyway, there's an Ironclad card that deals damage to yourself and you gain energy when you play it. So this, along with the Unceasing Top, would be very nice with that card. More energy would be nice. Oh yeah, we can actually... We haven't recalled yet, so maybe we take the Fusion Hammer actually. Kind of insane. But we could do that. Just avoid all the rest sites. So that would mean only 1 wasted rest site if we are getting lucky. That would be in Act 4. That could actually work. Honestly, it's such a meme. I'm gonna do it. Let's take the Fusion Hammer plus Coffee Tripper. So, hopefully we can avoid rest sites here. Let's see, this is Elite Campfire. No, we don't want campfires. Damn it. Elite. Let's just get that out of there. Store late. Okay, so we can... Sadly, this right path doesn't have an elite. So we could do that, for example, and avoid the rest sites. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame we can't do this instead for an additional elite. Also, is there a store if we do this? No, there is not. We have 500 gold. Okay, so we might do this. Although there's... Sorry about that, had to mute the mic to clear my throat. Anyway, so... Sadly, there is also a rest site after this store. So, I don't know, maybe the meme was... maybe memeing was not the right thing to do here. We could get lucky and find a store in one of these event rooms though. There's also this for an additional event. There's also these events here. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, we are immediately taking a lot of damage. Thank you, Impervious. Thank you, Dark Embrace. Thank you, Offering. So in some fights we might not want to play the Offering because healing is going to be difficult. And we need to wait to feed on the very last one of these Darklings. Quote, standing, unquote. It won't trigger the max health raise effect if we use it here before it's the last one of them. Having 5 energy is nice though. We want more card draw to make proper use of it. See, can we kill this? No. Kill that one. We getting statuses here? No. So we can just true grit the evolve. Okay, so far okay. 19 damage. Oh, once again, the unceasing top. Though this time I wouldn't have been able to do anything with it. Let's see, can we kill all of them now? No, we can't. 17 twice. 34. Okay, now let's headbutt the feed. And we feed on this last Darkling. I wonder how it tastes like. Probably not very good. Ironclad doesn't mind though. Get the fruit juice for even more max health. Thank you. Dual wield. Do we want to dual wield? Maybe. It's okay with feed. It's okay with Dark Embrace. It's okay with evolve sometimes. It's okay with inflame. But we would really like to have more card draw. I don't know if we want it. With this amount of max health, as long as we make it to Act 4, I think we're fine. So, having or not having the dual wield is not going to be very substantial in my estimation. Though once again, I have been known to be wrong before. Dual wield True Grit. I would take an upgraded version of either of them. I think it's too difficult to actually make proper use of the dual wield. So I think I skip it. Yeah, no thanks. So we could get the red mask here, but it would only cost us 528 gold. Probably not worth it. And this event room is a fight. And it seems we're taking damage as well. Oh well. Or are we? No, we're not. Unless we play the offering, which I think we will. Will we? Don't necessarily need to play it in this fight. Though it does boost our chances of being able to feed here. Because this enemy will scale. We can't keep or can't stay in this fight forever. I guess we play it. I don't know. Okay, let's uppercut and evolve. We should be able to feed here. 30 plus 24 is enough. It's also inflame. Okay, 116 max health. Pummel is okay. We have strength and we have a bottled Dark Embrace. Let's take it. Transient. Okay, won't be able to feed this. Might be taking a lot of damage actually. see what happens. Do you want to offer? Okay, maybe we're fine now. So the transient hits very hard, but loses strength each time you hit it. And it will be gone in 4 turns. Yeah, we won't be able to feed here. But it seems we are getting out of this fight without taking damage. At least I hope so. That seems to be the case. Okay. Heart of Iron. Okay, let's drink the fruit juice and take the Heart of Iron. Good potion. Burning Pact Plus. That is an excellent card for us. We have 5 energy. We have a Bottled Dark Embrace. That is card draw. Exhaust a card. Draw 3 cards. Get in here. Okay, so do we want an event? So the event could be something very nice like the Mind Bloom. So I guess we take the event. Also has the chance to be a store. It is a garbage event instead. Okay. Let's see. Pain. Please no pain. Though we do have the tungsten rod. Pain and normality at are the first cards we see. Fiendfire. That's okay. Fiendfire Bash. True Grit. That's fine. Hemokinesis. That's also fine because we now draw cards with that. Okay, we get the Fiendfire. It's this one, right? Yeah. So, not as powerful as it would have been earlier, but will exhaust cards, and we do have the Bottled Dark Embrace. Also scales very nicely with strength. Okay, first elite is the Reptomancer. Which might prove difficult, but we'll see. This will already deal 15 times 5 here. Which is not nearly enough to do significant damage. Let's kill these daggers. Okay, let's armaments evolve Fiendfire here. Or evolve and Fiendfire maybe is better. Yeah, that's better. Guess we don't want to waste damage, so let's attack the Reptomancer here. Maybe I should have killed the dagger. So take 1. Ouch. Not nice. Okay, I think this is fire potion time. Goodbye. Alright, not too bad. Next turn... Okay, we have Impervious. Should be okay-ish. And again, we have 2 more daggers to deal with. Hmm. I need ways to gain energy. We have 5, but it doesn't feel like it's enough. So this is going to deal enough to kill that. Okay, we might want to get rid of the feed here in order to use second wind after Burning Pact. Probably just second wind now. It's kind of greedy to try to feed on the Reptomancer here. Greed is good, is a nice classic quote, of course, but I don't think it applies here. Awkward situation. We could just feed on a dagger and maybe draw something that enables us to kill one. Really awkward. Yeah, let's get rid of the feed. I don't know if that's correct. And none of these will kill. Damn it. Why are you so difficult, Reptomancer? Could just headbutt Burning Pact or maybe Anger Pack. Maybe Spot Weakness. I think we need more strength. So let's take damage here. Get the Spot Weakness back for next turn. Ouch. 14 damage. Double ouch. This is not going to kill. Nope. Damn you, Reptomancer. Why are you so annoying? Okay, well, we are probably safe now. Singing Bowl, kinda late. When adding cards, we can instead choose to raise max HP by 2. Swift Potion is a good potion. And we could take a Flex Plus here if we really wanted to. Don't think I want another Anger. Just take the plus 2 HP. Flex Plus could help us in some situations. I think we just take the HP though. Spire growth. Just delete all of this. Don't need evolve for this fight. Okay, is it Swift Potion time? I think it is. Ouch. Can we feed here? Probably not. Maybe. Yes, it seems we are able to. Okay, not too bad. Take more max HP here. Okay, here we want the evolve in play, definitely. Let's see. Nemesis is a tough fight, usually. Oh dear, I guess we don't feed here either. Just get rid of it, I guess. It's going to be way too difficult to pull off. Okay, here's the big attack. We are taking damage. We might be able to draw into the offering. Doesn't seem to be the case. We would also like to get strength in order to be able to actually kill the Nemesis at some point. If we play Pummel here, there's 1 in 4 chance we get the offerings outright. We might also get the Burning Pact, which will enable us to get to the offering. Let's see. Nope. Yes, we block. I'd also use the Heart of Iron. It's a good potion, but still, I don't know. I think we need strength. So let's get strength. It's also Heart of Iron. Ouch. Can't deal damage to it this turn. Because it is intangible. Okay, now we're probably mostly fine. Second wind. This time, the Unceasing Top gives us a bash. So, okay. So now, in Act 3, on floor 42, the Unceasing Top has finally done something that I realized that it could do. It might have actually saved our lives here. Right, we are alive, we get a Toxic Egg, which is kind of late, but it's still a good relic. Every skill is now upgraded that we see. Also get a Fear Potion. Get a Berserk or a Burning Pact Plus. Can't upgrade the Berserk ever. So let's take the Burning Pact. I think we need a store. At least one. A guaranteed store. So let's go here. Need to take the Sapphire Key instead of the Centennial Puzzle. We want 2 stores. I think we do. With 673 gold. Though there is a guaranteed store in Act 4 as well. Might not get that far. Removing a card is still 75. Let's take 2 stores. Shockwave Plus is available. Let's first up remove a strike. Shockwave Plus, yes. And I will skip these because we have another store coming up. Sharon's Ashes is a good relic, but it's not as good anymore since it's kind of late in the run. Kind of same deal with the question card. The hand drill is pretty garbage. Could take a potion, I suppose. Let's get a block potion or a weak potion. Let's get a block potion. Skip all of this rest of this garbage. We have a good amount of gold for the second store. And we fight the Reptomancer once again. Okay, I guess we end turn here. Might be in a world of pain now. We kind of are, but Shockwave will help us. We'll also use the block potion, I guess. Does this kill? Not yet, at least. Okay, that kills. Let's gain the strength, I guess. Ow. Okay, so we might be dead at some point very soon. Maybe even in this fight. Because we are taking a lot of damage. So if we draw into the Fiend Fire here, are we killing? Okay, so we need to do some math here, sadly. So this is 25 times 7. That's a good amount of damage. We can get Offering in play as well, so we can kill the Reptomancer here. But the question is, can we also feed? Oh dear, math. God damn it. I should have like a pocket calculator here or something. So 25 times 7, right? Let's see. So that's 140 plus 35. If I'm correct. Yes, 175 in total. Which means we need to deal 25 more damage. That is possible. Okay, good. And if we do this, we are doing even better, slightly. So hopefully I calculated that correctly. Okay. Get fed on. We gained the ginger, we can no longer become weakened. Not that impactful. Havoc plus, Clothesline plus, Rupture plus. So Rupture plus isn't very good here because we only have the Offering as a self-damage card. Can't take that. Clothesline plus would be okay, but we already got the Shockwave plus, so we don't need more weak. Havoc plus could be okay, but the problem with that is it might hit something we don't want it to hit. Might still take it because it's going to draw stuff thanks to the Dark Impress. So we are fighting the Awakened one first, which will punish us for powers. Guess the Havoc plus is okay. Let's take it. And this store has garbage in it. Just garbage. Well, blood potion is good. That's a heal. Warcry Plus is actually good, because we are going to draw. Thanks to the Dark Embrace, we get to remove a strike as well. So either we spend money on a Warcry Plus, maybe a Panic Button Plus here, or we save this gold for Act 4. We might not get to Act 4 though. Also drink this blood potion now and buy this dexterity potion or something. Let's get the Warcry Plus. Panic Button Plus. I mean, it's Panic Button. It's a good card. Yeah, okay, we'll take it. But let's save the rest of our money. And here we can only recall, sadly. Which means this last campfire is going to be wasted. And I'll actually have to take a break here since I have somewhere to be. But you won't notice anything other than me saying that and there being maybe a slightly awkward editing. But we do have the RNG fix mod, so I think this starting hand that we currently have is going to be different thanks to that. But I really need to go now, so thanks for watching, and well, actually I shouldn't be saying that. So it's just this video will continue normally, but I will be playing this maybe tomorrow to the end, so let's see how that goes. And here we are again, several hours later. Let's click continue. Okay, don't remember what I drew last time, but I think this is different. I'm probably gonna play Offering here, even though our hit point situation is pretty dire actually. Maybe we shouldn't play it, if we can avoid it. Yeah, let's try to not play Offering. Keep Anger though. Would be nice to deal some damage here immediately. Okay. Not gonna play Panic Button for this damage. Right, we get to feed immediately. This deals 17 damage. We should kill the Spheric Guardian immediately. I think we're probably able to do so. So let's feed on this one. Let's see what we have here. Sufficient stuff. This is gonna deal 17 times 7. 70 plus... well, that's enough anyway. So we can just kill this and then this. Right? 17 times? Yeah, that should be enough. So, easy fight. And I suppose we take max HP here. Unless we want another headbutt. Don't think we do. Okay, then we have a campfire where we can do absolutely nothing because I decided to meme with the fusion hammer plus the coffee dripper. Let us proceed to the awakened one. is possible that we end up dying here, but I suspect we'll get through this. However, if we take a lot of damage, we are probably going to die to the next boss fight. This hand is looking pretty good, actually. Let's keep it. Guess we use Impervious instead of Fiend Fire. Could also use Iron Wave plus a Defend, that's 12 plus 4. We could save the Impervious. Yeah, that's better. That is definitely better. Let's save the Impervious for later. We are going to need it. Let's get strong. This is gonna hurt. Will second wind save us or not? Seems like it won't, so we are going to take quite a bit of damage here. Unless we get something nice here. Oh, panic button. That does mean we are going to take more damage next turn. Still worth doing. So we can leave this cultist alive for now and hopefully get a feed on it. Otherwise we will either waste the feed for damage or try to get the killing blow on the Awakened One's second phase with the feed, which is kind of difficult. So it seems we need to use the feed later or something. I'm gonna skip these powers because I don't want the Awakened One to gain more strength. Doesn't matter what I put on top here. It's going to get instantly added back to our hand. Okay, let's take some damage. We are at 52 hit points. But we're probably fine now. We want to play Havoc here. If we hit the feed or the Fiend Fire, that could be a problem. So maybe we don't. Just get rid of the Havoc here. Maybe I didn't need... Well, need is the wrong word. Maybe I shouldn't have taken it. It blocks for 9 plus 7, 16 plus 2. It's 18. 23. Or we just Impervious. Let's see what this hits. Okay. Let's Impervious here. Bit more damage. Let's get even stronger, I guess. So get spot weakness back. So I can't feed here. Sadly. I don't want to fiend fire either. Because that would delete the feed. Or maybe I should do that. I don't know. Avoid further hit point losses here. Maybe I should just delete the feed at this point, because I don't want to be taking any more damage. Can't block for enough. It's a bit of a shame. Also gets rid of second wind plus. Oh. Let's see how painful this gets now. Pretty painful. Headbutt something. Maybe the Burning Pact, maybe the True Grit. Guess we could, or we should get the True, no, not the True Grit, the Burning Pact back, so we can draw into the Uppercut Plus. Taking a lot of damage though. Thankfully we do have this blood potion at least. Okay. So we are alive, hanging on by a thread. And we are very angry. Okay, 32 hit points and a blood potion. Can we deal with Donu and Deka with that? The answer is elusive. Okay, I'm just gonna play this Havoc. See what it hits. Armaments, okay, fine. Let's take 7. Probably need to use the blood potion soon. So we are not quite dead, but we are getting there. Three hit points left. Can we skip the Impervious here? Let's see. This 19 plus 4 is 22 exactly. Can't play the Offering unless I use the blood potion. Ward. Do have the panic button, but then we can't block next turn. Probably should get rid of the offering. Unsure if correct choice. See if we can get a kill here. 25 times 8. Yeah, that's gonna be enough, right? Yes, it is. But we do have a feed, so we're gonna have to skip the feed again. Well, that's a shame. That is a shame. So next turn we might still need to use the blood potion anyway. I don't think we have a better choice here. We could block with panic button instead, but then next turn we are in deep trouble. So once again we skip the feed, I guess. Hold on. Can I kill this one actually? 25 times 8 is going to be how much? 200 something. Is it 220? 160 plus... No, it's exactly 200, right? So what I'm thinking is I panic button first and then I fiend fire this one. We still have to skip the feed, but I think that's better. Probably. So we can block with this. Yeah, I think that's better. Let's do that. Let's just use the Havoc straight away. Okay. I'm pretty sure we are now fine. We are heading to Act 4. Let's see, 18. So let's just play that. Act 4. 107 hit points. Cannot rest, cannot upgrade. The store has not much, to be honest. Shockwave Plus is here, Rage Plus is here. Those are worth considering. You could also just drink the blood potion here and buy another potion. That might be worthwhile. Rage Plus is actually pretty okay, I think, here. Another Shockwave. It's not bad. So I think we'll drink the blood potion and buy this block potion. That will heal us for, well, quite a bit. Let's do that. Nearly full health. And now we cannot afford both the Shockwave and the Rage. We have to choose. Or we could just remove this last remaining strike. It's also acceptable. I think the Rage Plus might be better here. So once our deck has been somewhat depleted and deleted, we can use Rage Plus to block with the Angers to some extent at least. That might just buy us enough time to beat the heart. Let's try it. Can we do anything else? We don't want to combust. Our potions are probably good. Yeah, okay. Let's see how this elite fight goes. We get a decent turn 1 at least. Probably want to kill this Spire shield first, if possible. Impervious. Do we play it now? We do want to get Evolve in play here, among other things. So if I don't play the Impervious, I don't want to use Fiendfire either, because that will just delete it anyway. Maybe I should skip Fiendfire here, because we don't have any added strength anyway. Not just yet. Guess we use Shockwave instead of the Impervious. Sadly, we are going to miss the Weak, because that is applied first. That would be more useful than the Vulnerable. So with that in mind, maybe we should have bought the second Shockwave instead. So if I turn here, I think I'm taking more damage though. Which is the problem. We can also turn back with the Anger. Even with 5 energy, it feels like we'd want more, like maybe 7 would be enough. Let's see. Could get Burning back to back on top. It's the same damage, right? But this one is going to attack us for a lot. This Spire Spear next turn. Should probably use this block potion now. Right, we do have Panic Button. Probably have to use it. Can't turn here because this is going to deal so much damage. Second wind could also block. But, well, I guess that would be better than the panic button, because then we aren't incapable of blocking next turn. So how much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 7. That is enough. Okay, I'll do that. And I suppose we use the Havoc here. Though we can definitely hit something stupid like, I don't know, Rage or Second Wind again. Will that fuck us? No, it won't. Could hit Spot Weakness maybe. I don't know. If we hit Fiendfire Plus, then that's actually a good thing, probably. At least I think it is. Okay, it's the headbutt. So we can use Havoc again. Okay, what do we hit this time? Anger. Okay. That kind of works out. Fiendfire is here. This is the Impervious. 24 times 5 is not going to be enough. It's turn. Don't need this anymore, I don't think. Feed. Feed. Do I try to keep you? I think I will. Let's see if I can feed on one of these. $24 times... Well, that's gonna be enough, right? Okay. Can we feed? At least not yet. But it's looking like we probably... No, we can't. Okay, never mind. Still no feed, but at least we are at nearly full health going into the hard fight. Bonk, bonk. We get a whetstone. We don't get a potion. That's kinda bad. And I suppose we take a Warcry Plus here. Okay, Fiendfire is upgraded. So not terrible. Also not good, but not terrible. And let's see if this is enough to beat the heart. We are gonna take a lot of damage thanks to the Beat of Death, but the Tungsten Rod and our hit point status will help. Ouch. Okay, Evolve is here. good. Might be panic button time already. Okay, that helps a lot actually. Shockwave, offering, second wind. I get rid of maybe the Ascender's Bane. So, if I panic button, I can't block next turn with Impervious. And if I second wind, I get rid of the panic button. Awkward. Then again, I don't need to, actually, because it's only doing 2 times 15, which actually goes down to 1 times 15 damage, because we have the tungsten rod, so we can just ignore this damage. So we're probably fine. Just add some more vulnerable and weak to it. Don't want to play the pummel because it gets exhausted, and if I draw Impervious, that kind of screws up next turn. Could play Metallicized Strike or Metallicized Defend though. Okay, let's get the Metallicize in play. Okay, thank you, Impervious. Well, it's only blocking for 22. We are getting a lot of damage. Oh dear. Well, I guess it can't be helped. There's the Void. Let's exhaust the Iron Wave. Stronger. Hey, second wind is here to save the day. Will delete rage also, but whatever. Okay. Nearly full block. Let's see if we have enough damage to beat the heart. I think we do. Because we are so angry. Ow, 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 ow. Is this just Fiendfire? Is this just second wind? Second wind first. Guess we spot weakness. Okay, get rid of these. And panic button after this, I guess. Okay. It seems we have won. Bonk. 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 Alright. That went relatively smoothly. Took a long time though. 2 hours and 15 minutes. Pretty satisfying victory. Okay, let's see about the score. Pretty terrible score actually. Whatever. Can't look at our deck anymore. So yeah, that went pretty well. I mean, it always goes well if we win. Let's see. Run history. Yeah, the feed helped a lot because without our max health situation that would have been a loss. Dark Embrace helped a lot. Panic Button kind of did things. Shockwave Plus also helped. Fiendfire helped. Pretty good deck. Okay, so yeah. Next time we'll be playing as the Silent. Let's see if we can get a win there. The Ironclad is doing the best here. The Defect is still at 0 wins. The Defect is the most difficult character, so not surprising there. Anyway, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.